I'm not really sure about this. For sure, if volatile as fuck.
Yeah.
And I think they should.
From your perspective, do you know why they're committed to getting this Sivir in the 1v1 against the Cassante?
I mean, right now, probably because they think
behind, tend to kind of also just put Heretics behind. And
yeah.
How strong do you think SK are in a position to contest this? Do you think they even can from this position?
No,
because it's a game changer.
Well, we might get to see some action in a second.
Dredge line connects. Okay, finally knocked in Oriana, but the problem is Nautilus is on Abadaga. He can't move. It's going to be a 1-for-1 now. Jungle going to die on Team Heretics side as Sten flashes away. Doo-doo. I was watching Doo-doo the other morning. Dundun's going to flash away while Dragon's being done. Luca's going to stay with us for a bit because, again, with Dredgeline coming through, the arrow over the quiver, Flackett gets a kill onto Loopy. The fear won't be enough. There's good work coming through from Sten. He might be a sacrificial lamb, but achieving a 2v1 over to Kadui, where Camilo is just free-firing. Flackett and Camilo double 80 carry power. Now looking for another. The slow from the Mountain Dragon to poke as well. Flackett close to getting kill number 3. And Oriana coming in. Abadage wants a new angle, but Shea's now alive. Steals the Dragon, and who knows? There is a Nocturne wandering about.
TPs are available for both top laners, ready to join the fight at a moment's notice.
And Dredge line sets up, and look at the poke with the death touch. Loopy's dead. He doesn't even get to press the engage button. The power of range from Team Heretics compels another kill.
Earlier was just this idea of using the Sivir to get that prio in the mid-lane matchup. One of the reasons why it is favored. You can see that Skeens is hovering.
Finally Shockwave, and it's not early, it's on site. That's more than can be safe for Flackett. There's a shutdown. Sten flushed over the wall. Depth charge. But two-man as Herald gets summoned in the midst of it. And Camilo jumping up with Sheo, letting it all unleash. He gets a knockup too, and the Herald does good damage. He's going to pop out right in front, waiting for the Pillar of Flame, but Skeen walks around. Herald does some damage to the mid.
They're even going to convert it into their second dragon of the game. Heretics on a 1-for-1 come out on top.
It's that pointed out Seekers that makes a difference as well. We'll watch how
that pick counts. And then Kedui, while he doesn't really have any... Oh, hang on a minute.
There's a pick here, depth charge again. But they're doing this onto Loopy once more, caught out of position. Rocket almost comes out of Camilo's pocket. And Loopy gets fired upon.
On the top side.
I mean, Dundun's done nothing this game because he's either been into the Cassante. Opportune times is a Shockwave, but a little bit early, I believe. Beer's still going to come out. Barrier there as well. Kadui under turret, but where's the damage? Skeen is tanking it up. Abadage comes through eventually. But Carlson now in the way. A blast cone there too, and all out. Pops him and takes him on a journey. Abadage flashes away, but Carlson still has his right there too. No blast cone for you a second time, and a Pillar of Flame not stealing away Carlson.
By the Atakan is unlikely to be swept.
True.
Flackett does have his flash back up, and he might have to use it.
He does, but he gets caught anyway, and there it is, the combo finally. Lay it on with the Magna Storm from Loopy. SK, useful fight.
That SK have been looking for. Well executed, connects onto 2 carries. The rest of Heretics are not in a position to respond, and they're able to find... Carlson is on the way, Camilo is in the area.
9k at 8. Camilo, as you said, the poke is big. Dundun has TP, even after taking the turret. It's a big play for SK. Carlson running in at 4, at 3. Skeens just needs to lock down on that smite, and with Foster's bomb poking him out, surely. Yes, he does get it. There's a direct line as well between worlds. Carlson takes him out of that said world. And Dundun going through yet another...
Dundun is able to catch another wave on the top lane. So here in this mid-game, well, closer to late game now, as the third items are being worked on and even completed as the Infinity Edge is now finished.
Guard getting burnt, and the Magna Storm on top. They're in deep trouble. Team Heretics, 1 in the ground, 1 in the dirt. Flackett won't see anything as the Dragon, rather, turret goes down. The
Heretics putting themselves on the soul point, but Dundun continuing to pressure on the side lane, will get a tower in exchange. Flackett. And it's going to be down 3 levels.
Again, here we go. Paranoia strikes deep, and yeah, the Shockwave won't work out yet again, but even with the flash to flee, Skeens is so strong in this game that Camilo's going to die regardless. Boomerang helps out, but Skeens is on the chase. Movement speeding up, and another kill. Skeens really carrying the game through and through with Chain Corruption fly out, but again, buying time. Dundun does it himself, and Sheo comes in with a set up from Loopy and Magna Storm as well.
Wait a minute.
Sheo can't really move. Done. I was just waiting for a contest, but no. SK just started this. Team Heretics reset. They're not here in time. It's gone. It is just gone. Paranoia again. The Shockwave not going to hit any mark, but neither is the Chain of Corruption. The other side, Dundun has set them in a parallel world as Abadage gets the first kill of the fight. Loopy burning down, but Carlson now isolated with the poke coming through, and Dundun from over the wall. Carlson. Their side lanes have been spectacular. Mainly because Team Heretics haven't been matching them, but also just outplaying. Here we go again. A free target on Sheo. Where is the mobility? Give them a car or something. Team Heretics need to get the hell out of there.
On the flacker, they didn't give him room to breathe. They were tower diving him in the mid lane as well. They made it impossible for him to play the game. And now they're reaping the rewards.
I feel like, even though Skeens Abdage working his unit is, yes, this Dragon's going to go down. We know this is going down. I feel like Skeens has been the moneymaker this game. Like
100%.
Face-checking tools. Carlson's going to stick around. Dundun is going to get flanked here, and we'll see if the Gatling gun's going to be enough. We look towards mid, though. Waiting for the shockwave again, but it's not pulled off. Skeen jumps in, isolated alone. Loopy with the Magnus Storm as well. Onto Flacker, who can't play the game. Out he runs, but how far will he go? Not far enough. Team Heretics have bought their time, but just after the fight's already done, Camilla ran in, got exploded. Abadage held on for long enough, and the insurance policy has been claimed.
4 members fall for Heretics, and SK remains strong. They find a good fight. 39 minutes in, and they're looking to get first game in this series against Heretics.
In the all-important series, you have to put your hands together for SK in what looked rough at the start, was completed through the mid to late game. Here they stand in an almost 40-minute barn burner. The straw's all gone. The cows have evacuated Betty. The barn door is open, and SK are running through victorious.
Stand with a cheeky Zonyas, utilizing the arm guard to buy a bit of time. Still smiles on the faces of Camilu.
Oh my god, what's going on?
Losing
Okay.
part it is.
Okay, tell me why.
I mean, the thought process is that you get some setup from the Bard. It's a free lane into Rakan.
Well, not now. Cosmic Binding doesn't connect. Skeen's going to get engaged on it. He flashes away. Lilting Lullaby not available either, by the way, but now that the dust is out, watch here with Sten getting over the wall. Seismic Shove does connect onto Shea and Sten. Magical Journey. Cosmic Binding, rather. He's nice for Camilu. Cleans it up. Flashes over the wall onto Kadui. One more auto. Kadui will survive. Camilu, though, he's brought this fight back over to Team Heretics, and Flacker now on the chase. Another Cosmic Binding from Loopy. Really makes himself known. Fate sealed in 10 seconds. Camilu has another chance. Bowling ball.
There is that exchange, and there is the Lilia ball rolling on by.
It's
All
going
of
to
the
reset a
dragons
little
being
bit.
started.
Sheo is sending out a ball again onto Kadui. Could be a one-man Lilting Lullaby. Not going to be popped yet. The charm comes out. The cleanse immediately. Kadui gets turned golden by a tempered fate. Did Sheo just steal it? I think he did. Camilu flushes out of the way of a seismic shove. Gets a 2-man knock-up. And on the Yona, he whips. Sends it between the goalposts, but does enough damage.
Displace them with the pillar, making it slightly easier to land. But here we go. Now they're going to look for a scrap.
And you're going to find Dundun landing his ulti straight away. His public execution enables Carlson to be mitigated. There's a kill. There's Skeens coming in useful with his ulti burned as well. Bot turret now exposed.
A nice skirmishing duo. Do find a nice pick on the bot side, but Sheo is in the area.
Oh, it's a 2-man onto Dundun as well. That wave's going to be cleared immediately, but he doesn't even need it. Sheo, because he got the second one as well. Skeens in trouble. Meanwhile, Abadage is getting 1v1 by Camilu. What a day for this Team Heretics set up with a deadly flourish. Now the Weaver's wall behind them all. Blackett gets out though. He's got range for the curtain call, and SK might be in a bit of trouble. Even though Skeens gets the Herald, he needs the eye. Abadage solid out by Sheo as he kites around the seismic shove. Deadly flourish. Loopy sends out a tempered fate, but meanwhile, even caught up. Sheo might be okay. Over the wall again, the Lilting Lullaby. No, it's not available, but the curtain call is.
On the top side, chasing after that dive.
Same problem as first game. This overcommitment to a play, this over-map movement. Is that a word, Betty? You can.
They still get the first turret. They'll still get the feats of warfare. And
They do.
now, oh, but Sheo is only just basing now, which means
Okay.
he's going to be very late to this objective. I don't think Heretics is really in a position. Sten does have smite of his own.
But Sten's smite is only going to be 600, and it's just easy for Skeens to take this away himself. And the difference with the Weaver's wall out as well is that Team Heretics approaching this is impossible. Second Dragon of the game for SK. And the rest of the comp hits from a screen away. You know, we talked a little bit about SK's tools, and I know you were mentioning this will be a free charge. This will open up mid-turret. It is a nice objective for SK to pick up. Regardless, though, Deadly Flourish is going to do not too much here.
Oh, junglers.
Better. Nice. Okay, Carlson flushes away. Down with the ulti. They've bought a lot of time. Sheo going to bring in Lilting Lullaby. It's only for one, but they killed Carlson before he goes to bed. Skeens thinks he's in trouble, but he's willing to turn this onto Dundun. There's good damage, and Sheo does have his Rift Maker fully active and available. He's healing huge, but he's flashed. Johnston, now the flash responds. Sheo sending out the ball, and again, another nap time. Sheo is putting one to bed, and with everyone sending in their best effort, it's Abadage and Kadui now next on the chopping block, stand on the turret, a shutdown. Messi, Abadage taking up the turret. Kadui, that's ramped up. I think Sheo can kill him as well. Kadui's like, oh my god, I have flash, but he's not going anywhere near that, and Sheo is putting on a clinic again.
I need the replay to help me understand why the TP came in so late. Like, if they were going to commit to respond to that, I feel like they needed
for good reason.
Nah, look at the levels, man. Like,
I'm looking at levels
about halfway
for
to level
good reason.
16.
Loopy might be called out. Look at the damage!
Yep.
Quickness. Oh man, out with a magical journey. There's no lilting lullaby. Share can't get it off. There's double redemption. Snipe. Getting a little bit silly. As Carlson's going to get a Mega Blast going on top of his face. He's going to burn down Schemes, but there's a pillar in the way. Public execution again from Dundun is nice. And he'll pick up his third kill of the game.
Skirmish duo, and so they're just throwing everything they can at Carlson to look for a cross map. They realize that they're unlikely to win out on the fight. They wouldn't be.
Okay, the odds are not even, ladies and gentlemen. They're not, and especially not now. Abadage walks into Sheo, a seismic shove that saves his life again, but this dream-laden burn needs to be stopped. Equalizer down. It's not fair. The feel is taken.
Schemes have been perma-killing Carlson, okay?
Hello, Loopy on the trail, and he's just ordered down to death.
Like, he should cover, work with bot to then get the vision. Like, you can't just face check.
Because Carlson does this all the time. He just perma-groups down so damn quick. The power of Lilia and the power of Team Heretics in this second game cannot be understated. There's the Baron. Let's move to 5.5k as SK. Don't mind the response here, Betty, but it is still going to be...
Right.
Ah, yes. Oi, Dundun. Public execution now down. And that means that Team Heretics can just siege this up. So one ability to engage. A big one at that. Betty, it opens the doors. Or should I say the floodgates, because Team Heretics, this siege is going to be egregious.
I would prefer it if they put the Yone bot lane and then brought the Rumble up. But this is also fine. Keep the Yone mid and then rotate down towards the Rumble.
Maybe stop Dundun from moving anyway. Deadly Flux is really good here because the quickness is well set up. Lock up and curtain call flies in. Dundun, he hasn't been ultied yet by the Lilia. Even though the burn gets close to enough redemption. Is that a snipe? Yes, it is! Stan kills Dundun from afar. Predator missile came in, destroyed, and now with Loopy setting up the ulti Abadage, he's out of the thick of it. He was in Donnies in the meantime. He has to flash away. Team Heretics now sieging in, and I must say, done very classily to try and end this second game.
But you see what we were talking about. It's so easy for this composition to siege, and SK just don't have the wave clear. One inhibitor is going to fall. A second is right behind it. Sub 30 minutes, Heretics will break open the base.
Like it. Let's be careful, something shot now down, he can walk
They
it
have
out.
overextended here.
Let's see, it's a Baker. Stender's nearby, and remember there's a curtain call from Flackett coming in as well. Quickness, ulti does whiff, but it doesn't matter. Abadage is in the thick of it. Sten's going to take a magical journey, and into Luby with Carlson there sitting on the side. Whatever Bart tastes like, I'm sure it's no surprise. Team Heretics take two, and now the base is up.
Oh, and now it's Skeens who's in a lot of danger because behind the turret is Carlson and Stan. They're looking for another pick.
It's going to be an easy setup, and again, upside of the map seems to be it. Dundun's going to teleport in, culling out through as well. Team Heretics, that is theirs. There's a quick drowsy behavior. Sheo is just going to burn down. 5 members running into Dundun. It's not the best, but it's enough. That's all that matters from Team Heretics in this game too.
Heretics gonna continue the siege after SK desperately tried to find something in the top river. Back is gonna come through from Camilo. He has the TP available. He's gonna send it to mid lane.
Looking Lullaby not available. The Swell Seed hits, and Sheo.
Full Canic Rooken is also picked up by...
No, the enemy team was not safe enough. And he's got his movement speed up, the ability to run in. Watch the Lilia. Tempered Fate does not connect. He's too fast. It's there in headlights. Another one out as Stan sets up for the engage. Camilo runs in, and again, still no lilting Lullaby waiting in. Sheo jumps in and sets for Scotland. Running in. Abadage's going to be the first to drop down, and his angle immense. He hits everyone. He dies. But man, it looks hella good. That's what William Wallace did. As we go right to the Nexus to a game 3. Team Heretics do it with style. They are not winning every part of this fight, but it is enough. SK are way too far behind, and for Shayo's death, you'll take us to the final pinnacle of this series.
80 carries, the hyper carry value she can bring is crazy. And when you see Jinx, the natural response is that Aphelios. I don't love Aphelios, plus...
He's the person that gets criticized a lot as...
Well, I mean,
Shayo.
remember, he did come in from a second division LFL team.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even,
Not even
from the
LFL.
LFL, right? And then he goes straight to the LEC. Flashes are spent from Flackhead. They get the flash out of Shayo as well. Should be an uncontested grubs. Shayo is in the area.
He's got X Flash, but he won't be able to channel it. I mean, SK, if they stick around, there could be another forced fight here. 2 grubs at the very least. Blast Cone taken away to the Krugs instead. Triple grubs for SK with a Jinx, with a Gwen for sides. That's pretty nice for SK to start this game off.
And we
pretty
see-
close to that as well. You talked about it before. He's got the Riftmaker, and now with grubs, I mean,
Here
the Gwen on
comes
turret.
Skeens.
He's not only going to get the goal, but you said it. Skeens is going to cease and desist. Chomper's down. The needlework out as well. The rocket through, and Dundun picks up first blood. The turret won't finish the job, and now it's hunting season on this tier 1 for SK.
A clean dive comes through from SK. You can see the difference when Skeens has something that he can have a bit more agency over. They make the dive happen top.
Holy.
They're going to give the kill over to Dundun. All this tower gold as well. SK quickly building a very solid advantage.
And Kadui can stand there isolated by himself in the mid lane because Team Heretics can't close the gap. Herald goes down after they get the vision down, and SK, another object, the turret. And it is nice to see that for Team Heretics, Carlson does get some gold back into this game. He needs it. First turret for Team Heretics. A lot of the extra magic damage for the Jinx means that Yuntal might feel like an item and a half properly. Look, there's damage already onto Flackett. He's just ordering. Camillo flashes in, gets a cleanse out. Pop Blossom gets an engage, and meanwhile, Loopy's isolated. The Wild Growth gets him out of dodge as he flashes out, but SK have been chunked. Flackett, you could say the same as the Herald, now looking for its charge. That will complete, but it doesn't open up mid-tower. Redemption onto Loopy. Heals him up, and he's still got the shields. Kadui is full HP, so he just has to kite back and play it safe.
Loopy is very susceptible, but with the flash committed from Camillo, that's one less tool that they have to engage. And with the ultimate gone from Stand, I don't really see how Heretics can find a fight. Maybe a good Poppy ultimate could open them up. Abadage trying to zone them away.
Carlson has a blast cone. That's his angle. Skeens is not even on the dragon. He's taking a different approach. What a block onto Kadui. Skeens has just saved the fight. The reset there. The death rocket true. Flack it away from the needlework, but Skeens does it again. That fight committed assault and battery.
Abadage didn't get an opportunity to use the ultimate, but it didn't matter because Kadui was the player that they needed to protect. If they could get the resets onto the Jinx, then SK had a fighting chance, and it was Skeens that allowed that to happen. From the tri-brush, he interrupts Carlson's dive onto the backline in the 1v1, and then a Rise ultimate appears just behind the enemy, and then you set up for a bit of a side lane play. TP in.
Loopy's too. He doesn't have the Wild Growth if this turns for a fight. Shayo still has his ulti and flash.
Oh, but look at Dundun now.
You're right. Now maybe it matters a lot. Dundun on the flank. The import with the needlework holding off, and he's just jumped on. Never mind. Team Heretics say, what are you doing? Artican's going to drop in the meantime. Dundun 07. Honorable sacrifice while the flowers are put on his grave.
They do give the shutdown over to Flackhead. So overall, I think it's a worthwhile trade for SK. Securing that Artican is a huge advantage. But Heretics don't get nothing for it. Flackhead got a huge...
Dagger was talking to me about it last week, where Artican, give or take, is about 3,000 gold. Like, that's what the worth is. So you got to remember, for SK, maybe it's like a 4K gold lead now, but for Team Heretics, they're on sole point. Abadage.
That's bad, that's bad!
Skeens is going to find him as well. He is tanky, though, and he's got to seek his arm guard. Redemption, a heroic entrance, lay it down. It's grand at that, and Camillo's dead. Over to Kadui, big mistake. I called him.
This Baron is not going down that quickly. Skeens is not going to be in a position to steal this one away.
I don't know if this is worth betting. I don't think Soul for Baron is going to cut it. SK like we've lost it. Hex Tech Soul for a team that doesn't have an engage. They have Chase.
I don't know if that's good. It depends how much value SK can get off the back of this Baron. The Rise is still dead. They're going to begin the siege onto the top tower.
Yeah. Okay, because, man, they're going to need it. As you said, how much value do they get? They get at least his top turret. But if it's only 1 or 2 turrets. So as he takes away, SK are trying to group up and get a bait in, but Kadui, who keeps farming away now with the Runans, feeling confident here to step up to the turret. Chomper's down, Sheo flashes in, what an engage from the Poppy. Ulti's up, Abadage gets out for now, Shield of Duran is there, Kadui doesn't give any splash damage over, but look at where Skeens is. Isolated, not punished, Team Heretics couldn't get to him in time.
Dundun is able to secure the mid-tier 2. Carlson can't quite hold the wave, but a nice engage from Sheo at the very least pushes the rest of SK back.
Slows the game down, that's what Team Heretics want. Maybe no, speed it up. Okay, Dundun right on top of them as well. 1v3 with the needlework. He's pop blossomed up. There's a hero's entrance. Big knock up. Abadage re-engaged, but no reset. Ski's now coming in as Camilla's isolated and set packing. Camilla will die. Flash over the wall.
Keeping the Gwen alive and splitting Heretics up, converting it into a kill. SK don't waste the opportunity. They immediately TP into bot lane and they're looking to break the base.
Camilla's 35 seconds from coming up on alive. This inhibitor's going to drop at the very least, and mid is pushing as well. All of a sudden, SK with one counter play, lock in. This is another turret dropping down through mid. Baron is going to end with a 6,000 gold lead. Props to SK. The soul trade looks sketchy, but as Loopy
feeling the pressure.
Rain.
SK, oh, look at Skeens, look at Skeens!
And he's in, he just dives in, under turret, they don't care, flack at the target, the heroic entrance in, Pop Blossom on Sten does nothing! Skeens with a double, layers down for the triple, a zap in, Carlton's next to go, and Kadui is unleashed! The attack speed cut means nothing! Give him a double, and glaze the hell out of Skeens! His fight is unfreaking believable as SK Mountain get their first series win of the LEC, and more games like that, SK can do anything.